Hi guys, on today's video I'm gonna be doing a tutorial inspired on Adriana Lima's makeup. I'm a big fan of her and I really love her makeup looks, especially from the 90s. And a lot of you guys have requested me to do a video speaking English, so here I am. And without further ado, let's get into the video. So guys, for this tutorial I have already prepped my skin. I have applied my foundation, my moisturizing, and some concealer under my eye. So I'm gonna start applying the contour and everything with you guys. And something that I almost forgot to say is that I have already applied my concealer under my eyes, and I use this Too Faced concealer, sculpting concealer, and the shade light beige. So I have applied it under my eyes as usual to cover my dark circles, and then I'm gonna come with a highlighter concealer because this one is my skin tone. Right now for Adriana Lima makeup, I see that she loves contour, especially here on the nose. So I'm gonna be using my Sheglam, I forgot the name, contour. I'm gonna be using my Sheglam contour in the shade Terracotta, and I'm gonna apply this right here. Here, I'm gonna do dots because I think it's easier to blend. And here on my nose as well, I'm gonna do like this. And a little bit on my forehead. And also here, I'm gonna blend everything with my brush. I'm gonna use this one because it's smaller. And I'm gonna blend it upwards, just like this. And for my nose, I'm gonna be using like a flat brush, and I'm gonna blend everything here. Guys, I'm really nervous because it's my first time doing a video in English. You guys have requested a lot, so if I make any mistakes, please ignore it. And a lot of people ask me all the time how I've learned English, and actually I've learned it with native speakers. My teachers, they were Americans and Canadians, so that's why my accent is not as strong. And I'm also a polyglot, so I speak 5 languages and English is my second one. And I just love learning languages. And after blending with my brush, I'm gonna come with my sponge and I'm gonna blend everything out because I don't want any harsh lines, especially on the nose, because I think it looks cringy and people can tell you do like something on your nose. And you want to look natural because models always have like the natural makeup look, and I love it. Right now I'm gonna highlight my face. I'm gonna be using my Nars concealer in the shade medium co-star, not sure though. And I'm gonna apply it like on my T-zone, here on my forehead a little, especially on the nose, and here on my chin. And I'm not gonna let it set because I don't want like the full coverage. So I'm gonna blend it right away with my sponge. And here on the nose, you don't need to worry about, crossing the contour because after setting with the powder, I'm gonna do my nose contour again. So you don't need to worry about crossing the contour line. And on my forehead, I'm gonna blend like upwards too. But I'm not gonna touch like my hairline, just here in the middle of my forehead. Now I'm gonna do some blush. I'm gonna be using my Sheglam Risky Business. I love Sheglam products, and I can tell from Adriana pictures that, she has a lot of blush, especially pink blush, so I'm gonna apply it here. And it's really pigmented, and I'm gonna do like 2 dots and then blend everything out with a brush. And always remember to blend it upwards. Just like this, okay? Upwards. And I'm gonna be using my Sheglam concealer in the shade Honey. It's a really light concealer, so I bought it thinking that it would be my color, but actually it's way lighter, so I'm gonna be using as my highlight. And I'm gonna apply here just in my inner corner, okay? And a little bit here on my nose as well, because I want to make it brighter, like this. and I'm gonna blend it right after. And I'm gonna concentrate the product here, and then I bring it to the middle, but I'm not gonna apply here on my outer corner. Just like this. And then I'm gonna blend my nose. And I'm gonna be using a brush because I want it to be more precise. So I'm gonna blend, not this one because it has glitter in it. Oh my goodness, I need to kind of brush here. I'm gonna use my fingers because it's easier. And I'm gonna blend it like this. Now I'm gonna come with my setting spray. This one is from a Brazilian brand, Francini. And I really love this one, but you can use whatever you have at home. I'm gonna spray on my face like this. And I'm gonna let it dry. So after doing this, I can settle my face with the translucent powder. And right now I'm gonna set my face with some pink translucent powder. This one is also from a Brazilian brand. Here in Brazil, we don't have like the habit of buying international products. We do, but it's really, really expensive here in Brazil. So it's not something that people, you know, are used to do here. And our national products are really good, so there's no need to buy expensive stuff. And I'm gonna apply this only here under my eyes because this powder is really thin, and the other one I use on my face, it's a little bit thicker, and here under my eyes I don't want it to be cakey, so that's why I'm using this one. And something I'm gonna do before setting the rest of my face is to set my blush and my contour. I'm gonna be using like a really pink blush because Adriana Lima makeup, as I have said, has a lot of blush, especially the pink one. And I'm gonna apply this where I have applied the liquid blush, I mean. And I'm gonna blend it upwards as well. And I just love blush, I'm addicted to it. And then I'm gonna set my contour. I'm gonna be using this one and the shade Choco Dream. And I'm gonna set my nose contour, and I'm gonna do like 2 straight lines, starting from the beginning of my eyebrow and then blending it. I know it looks crazy, but guys, I promise you it'll look good after blending. So I'm just gonna focus on blending everything here. And then I come with my beauty blender and I'm gonna blend everything out. No harsh lines, like this. Now I'm gonna set my face with my translucent powder, and I'm gonna do like a line here and another one here. Here. My forehead, because it's where I get more oily all the time. Just like this. And for my forehead contour, that, you know, I forgot. Sorry guys, sorry for that. I just need to find my brush. And I'm gonna remove some of the product and then apply it here. Not too much, just a little, like this. And we are done. I think I forgot my chin, so I'm gonna set my chin. Now I'm gonna wipe off all the translucent powder because I don't wanna do like a baking. I just want to set everything in place. So then I'm gonna do my eyebrows. I'm gonna do them off camera because my brows are completely different from Adriana Lima. And I'm just gonna fill them normally and I'll be back in a minute. And I can tell from her pictures that her eyes are always like smoky, and I'm gonna try to do that. I'm gonna be using my contour and a fluffy brush, and I'm gonna apply it all over my eyelid. just like this, especially close to my lash line, and then I blend it like this. And guys, something that I'm really happy about is that when I was younger, I used to watch a lot of YouTube videos in English, and to be here 10 years later, I mean, is like a dream. And I've never thought I would be able to speak English, especially do a tutorial in English, and I'm really happy. So yeah, it's such a dream and I'm so blessed. And something I'm gonna do right now is to apply like a shadow that has my skin tone, and I'm gonna be using my powder, and I'm gonna apply this at the beginning of my eyes and my inner corner, blending it to my eyelid like this. And after doing this, I'm gonna come with my brush that I used to apply the first shadow, and I'm gonna blend everything because we don't want any harsh lines, right? And right now I'm gonna be applying a darker brown, and I'm gonna be using my Wonka Bar. It's from Sheglam, and I'm gonna be using only this palette for today's video because I really love the colors and I think it'll look good for this makeup look. And right now I'm gonna be taking this shadow here. It's called Dark Chocolate, and I'm gonna be applying this right here. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna be using a fluffy brush, this one, and I'm gonna be taking the Dark Chocolate shade. I don't want it to be too strong because this eye look is really soft, and I'm gonna apply this only here on my outer corner. Then I come with my first brush, and I'm gonna blend the edges. That's the secret. Every time you apply a new color, come with the first brush you use to do like the transition shade, because it'll make your eyeshadow look amazing. Now that I have applied this darker brown, I'm gonna come with the black eyeshadow. Guys, it's the time that I fear the most, because you know, you can ruin your makeup look if you use like black eyeshadow. If you don't know how to blend it, you can ruin everything. And I'm gonna be taking a smaller brush like this one, and I'm gonna like apply close to my lash line. And I'm not gonna bring it upwards, because if you do that, you're gonna mess everything out. You're gonna lose like everything you have created here. So I'm gonna be using my blackest eyeshadow, this one in the shade Noir, and I'm gonna be taking a little bit of this and then applying it close to my lash line. And then I'm gonna come like with the brush I used to apply the dark brown, and I'm gonna blend the edges of this black. And I'm not gonna take more product because I just wanna blend it. Now I'm gonna be taking the contour I used when I first started the eye look, and I'm gonna blend everything out again. And I'm gonna connect this with my nose contour. It looks really good. And after blending everything out, I'm gonna be taking the same palette, and I'm gonna take like this golden ticket shade. It's like a glitter, and I'm gonna apply it in the middle of my eyelid, and here in my inner corner, I'm gonna take like a smaller brush, and I'm gonna apply it here in my inner corner. Guys, if you are wondering how many languages I speak 5. I speak Portuguese, it's my first language, and then I speak English, as you can see, it's my second one. I speak Korean, French, and a little bit of Spanish. So yeah, it's a lot of languages, and it's like my hobby. I love learning new languages, new cultures, and I just love it. Qual? Será bem? Vamos passar na testa. I'm gonna be cleaning the edges of my smoky eye, and I'm gonna use like a lighter concealer, and I'm just gonna wipe all the shadow that is here, and it'll give like a Sharpie look, and it'll look like a smoky eyeliner. Gonna set this lighter concealer with a powder, a lighter compact powder, and I'm gonna do like a, and I bring it upwards because I want to give the foxy eye look. And after doing this, I'm gonna be applying some black eyeliner. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I think I can do like this. I'll look to this mirror here. Oh my goodness. I'm not gonna say anything. I don't wanna get mad today. I'm gonna try to do something because I'm Brazilian and I never give up. And I just need to clean my hands because I don't want to have black eyeliner all over my skin. So I'm gonna be applying this here. I'm gonna be applying some here too. Then I'm gonna take a brush like this one. It has like a pencil shape, and I'm gonna take some of my contour and I'm gonna blend this black under my eyes. After blending everything with my contour, I came with the same shadow I apply here, the darkest brown. And right now, I'm gonna be taking the same shadow, the glittery shadow, and I'm gonna apply this only here. Now it's time for mascara. I'm gonna be using my Maybelline one, this yellow one, and I'm gonna apply it on my lashes. And for lashes, I'm gonna be using just half of it. I can see through her pictures that she always had that cat look, and I think applying just half, it'll be better. Waiting my eyelashes to dry a little because I like to apply them when the glue is kind of sticky, and you know, it makes way easier if you wait your eyelashes to dry a little bit, the glue I mean. And I'll be right back. And while I wait my eyelashes to dry, I'm gonna be doing my lips. I'm gonna be using my Ruby Kisses one. I think it's a Brazilian brand, not sure. And it's almost the shade of my lips. And I'm gonna just follow my natural lip shape. I don't want to overline them too much because I don't know. I just wanna follow my natural shape. My lips are really big, so if I overline them too much, I'll look like a Bratzy doll. And today we are doing Adriana Lima makeup, not Bratzy. And a tip for the girls that have big lips is when you do the bottom line, you kind of do this so you can see here. If you don't do this, you can see the line and it'll look really messed. I forgot the name of this in English. Lipstick, Jesus. How did I forget something so easy to remember? I'm gonna be using my MAC lipstick in the shade Honey Love, and I'm gonna apply it, not rubbing it, just pressing it like this. And I'm gonna be adding some red because in this picture I'm using for inspiration, I can see her lips are really pinky, and I'm gonna apply this only in the middle just to give this color because the MAC lipstick is too nude. And she wears a lot of gloss, and I'm gonna be using like a crystal one, and I'm gonna be applying this on the top. And again, just pressing it because if you rub it, you're gonna ruin all the transition we have created here. And I messed a little bit here. Oh, why am I like this? And my lips look like this. Time for the eyelashes. And I'm just gonna place it here. And look, done. That's why I always say, wait it dry so it'll make your life easier, because if you try to apply it when the glue is kind of wet, it'll be way harder. The eyelash will keep like dancing on your eyes and you're gonna mess up your eyeshadow. So that's why I love waiting it dry. Like, and a tip that I have been using a lot is using like a, how do I say this in English? In Portuguese is curvex. I'm gonna curl. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna do this because I want to glue my natural lashes with the false ones. And this tip here really saves your life. You don't need to press a lot, just one press is enough and done. Right now is my favorite time. It's the best time ever. Highlighter time, guys. If I could, I would marry my highlighter, and I'm gonna be using the Dior one, the same I apply in my inner corner. And I'm gonna take like a brush, like this one, a fluffy one, and I'm gonna mix this lightest with the goldest one, and I'm gonna apply it all over my face. Because we have a quote in Brazil, if I don't shine as much as the sun, I don't go out. So I'm gonna be mixing them both and then applying it. I'm gonna come closer so you guys can see the shine. I just love this highlighter. And I'm gonna apply here on my nose tip and also on my nose bridge. Take a little bit more. And I'm all done. I'm gonna come with my setting spray again. Let it dry, baby. And voila, this is the final result, guys. I'm in love with this makeup look, and I think I'm gonna be wearing this a lot, and I'm in love. And that's it for today's tutorial, guys. I really hope you enjoy it. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe and give me a like. It'll help YouTube to recommend my video more and more. And tell me in the comments below what you want to see next, so you know I can know what you guys want to see. And that's it, guys. I really hope you enjoy it, and see you in my next video. Au revoir, bye bye.